Go!
Welcome back to another episode of All Things Vintage, the series that highlights some of the older, more unique items in our collection. Today we'll be looking at this 4-piece box set of phonograph albums manufactured by Columbia Records. Dating back to the late 1800s, it's considered one of the oldest brands in the recording industry, still in operation to this day. Of course, they no longer make phonograph records. Released in 1940, these phonograph records are 10 inches in diameter and are made from a proprietary material called Sensitone surfaces. It was essentially a thick type of plastic that received 4 coats of shellac. The discs were meant to be played at 78 RPMs using steel needles. Remarkably, the steel needles were only meant to be used once. So every time my grandfather wanted to hear one of these albums, he'd have to change out the steel needle. This particular set boasts 8 Viennese waltzes composed by at least 6 of the greatest composers of our time. Among them were Strauss, Kallmann, Ivanhoe, Walthoff, and Lear, and I know I probably did not pronounce them correctly. I apologize. It also features the artwork of Columbia's first album design superstar, Alex Steinwies. For those that don't know, he was an American graphic designer who lived from 1917 until 2011. His work was so good, in fact, that it is said his designs inspired many modern album covers, including those used by such iconic bands as Black Sabbath, Pink Floyd, AC/DC, and Led Zeppelin. Prior to men like Steinwies, people just put their album covers in these plain old brown paper sleeves. There wasn't a whole lot of artwork, and Steinwies was one of the first ones to put more colorful designs on the covers of the box sets in the 1940s. This concludes another episode of All Things Vintage. We hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about what you've seen here today, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and we'll be more than happy to try to answer them in a follow-up video. Thanks again, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.